This first Rothschild was the one. What he did is, outside of his residence, he had this wooden placard, and it was red, and on it had a hexagram. Okay, this is how he identified his family. This is why they called it the Red Shield. It was hanging outside. This is how they got the name Rothschild, which is a variation of Red Shield. Rothschild, Red Shield. Okay. This was depicting the red hexagram hanging on his door. He later incorporated it into his family coat of arms. Now 5, the 6-pointed star or the hexagram, became then the insignia of Zionism. Well, how did all this happen? Well, in 1918, the Balfour Declaration, when Israel started getting this land back, and they started the formulation of getting Israel back into the lands, yes, God clearly predicted it was going to happen. No doubt about it. But Satan is always going to try to get in where God would do things as well. And there was a lot of very high-level Zionistic money that came particularly from the Rothschilds. There's also Rockefellers. I mean, if you go to Jerusalem, there's whole streets named after the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers. The Rockefellers have the main museum of antiquity in museum. If you go there and you want to do an archaeological dig, you got to go through the stinking Rockefellers. These are all old Jewish money. Okay. Now again, this isn't. I'm not trying to beat up on the Jews. Okay. I'm not. I'm just pointing out facts. Okay. They need to be set free, just like anyone else that is in bondage. And it's good to know history here. So this was when the 6-pointed star of the hexagram became the insignia of Zionism, because you have guys like Rothschild and these types of things that were instrumental in buying up large tracts in Israel, modern-day Israel, funding a lot of the things that went on there. They were also the ones that were instrumental in getting that 6-pointed star on their flag. This was Rothschild's family crest. Okay? Then Hitler rose to power, and he used the hexagram as a badge of shame, forcing all the Jews to wear it during the Nazi regime. It arrived at the Kesnet in the newly formed state of Israel, and it became the logo of the Jewish Red Cross, which they then called the Magen David Adom. It became the centerpiece then of the flag of Israel, and then it has become an international symbol of the Jewish people and saturates the world as the Jewish star. Okay, but just remember, how did it originally get on the flag? Okay, we had a lot of very, very, very rich old occultic money that made sure it got on the flag. Why would you want to use a hexagram as your national symbol? The highest, the most wickedest thing in all of witchcraft, as far as a symbol goes. Why would you want that as your national flag? It's insanity. But people don't bother to look into these things so much of the time. So the hexagram is also a variation of 666. The hexagram or the 6-pointed star certainly has 3 6s. It contains a 6 within a 6 within a 6. Count the size of each side of each triangle facing the clockwise direction, the sides facing the counterclockwise direction, and the third 6, the sides of the inner hexagon. And then it says in Revelation 14:11, and the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. Now, guaranteed, this is going to have something to do with the mark of the beast.